The Nation of Islam is the first puppets. The first sheep is the Arabs. The first puppets is the Nation of Islam and all that worship. So y'all the first puppets. Everything y'all do, even to the 6-point star, y'all play out the image of what the Jews constructed for y'all to show how we supposed to live in the world as one. You might be Nation of Islam and think, well, that don't sound bad. That's a good thing. But if I'm explaining to you what a Jew is, okay, now you can separate from your biasness now. But now you also understand why you don't got no power too. Because you don't got no product. You just the billboard for a product. And the product is the Jewish product. AKA you are the mascot. You're the mascot. Shakespeare ain't a real person. Shakespeare is the mascot, someone's intellectual property about what that Mason wanted to convey. You get it? Jesus is a mascot. They created the concept of mascots. And the reason the mascot is not like talked and spit on right now, because they changed the word. Just like the Lucifer. Instead of the word pride, it's appreciate. Instead of the word now, so instead of goddamn it, that is celebrity. Instead of mascot, it's the term celebrity. Celebrated blood cell. So the Jews praise on you, and they would sacrifice you on their celebration dates, on their holy days, and shit like that. Soon as you need to be used as a narrative. Let's say they got you. Let's say you wanted to get into one of the business, entertainment, education, religion, and politics. Their world. They run the entertainment one, really. The Jews don't really run like politics like that. They got influence. But they run the entertainment. But entertainment can influence politics. You see what I'm saying? So that's why the politician puppets a lot of times still give credence. But the politicians ain't nothing but entertainers. Some of the real politicians ain't even the people, y'all, that's really the politician. Like the President Trump and them, that's not the politician. So they like a puppet. So they're part of the entertainment factor, which is why Trump is so popular and Bush was so popular and Clinton was so popular, because they could be entertainers and be false profiters of politicians, while the real politicians and the UN really get things together and shit like that. This is why there's a such thing as the electoral vote, where your vote don't necessarily matter. If it's like 5 local individuals, whoever voted for the 5 local individuals, their vote is going to be the only one that matter when they send it into another hall. And then that other hall is going to look at that one vote as a collection of that whole city. And then if that one hall got a collection of cities with just one people that the people picked out of 5, right? Then this creates the electoral vote, where, goddamn it, none of y'all votes actually matter, because everybody locally had to vote for 1 through 5 local motherfuckers. Then once one person get elected, he's amongst about 12 different people from all the city through the state vote. And through the state vote, that's when they come up with the electoral. So let's say on one side of the state, everybody voted for this kind of idea. On the other side of the state, it don't matter who they voted for locally and what mayor they voted for them to send their shit in to be sized up for the electoral vote. The electoral vote is going to be based on the lot side of a collection of people on that one side of the state to speak for the whole state in general. You get it? This is why your vote don't matter. That's why your vote don't matter. Now look, check this out, right? So, and it's a shame I got to teach these rituals and practices that I'm about to get into to these real Hebrew Israelites. It's a shame I have to do this. Because all they about to do is copy me. All they do is sacrifice their fallen angels. And since I'm in the flesh now, they going to try to scrape my knowledge. And now they about to start sounding different. But the past 10 years, watch, you ain't about to hear what they saying. But it's a shame I had to teach them what sacrificing the sun mean. You could go on their videos, right? And you can hear all these people, Kemet or whatever like that. And once they start talking about Abraham, they talking about it like it's history. Abraham actually sacrificed the son. No, it's an allegory. This is what sacrificing the son mean. It's an occult book. It's a Jewish allegory to giving your gifts, your talents. That's your baby. That's why you're always going to see a baby in front of a lion. Or if you're into Catholicism, a baby with wings is more powerful than the men angels. Because it's the birth of a new idea. So you want to stay in your baby thoughts. This is how you stay creative. When you stay in your adult thoughts, it becomes demonic because you start to worry on how things to get done. But a baby thought, you can have an imagination and have more faith of going about it without so much calculation. So this is the esoteric astrology that they're into, being Jewish philosophers. But look, check this out. Sacrificing a son is a Jewish allegory to giving your gifts and talents away for riches and willing to be used for it, aka exchanging your gifts for crumbs, aka you could be bought and sold, which shows an invalid morality in your brain that the Jews deem as evil. So anytime you get a gift and talent and you don't create a basketball league, and your gift and talent is you trying to be in the basketball league, then this is you being a low-hanging fruit. Now, to the sheep that idolize you, you might be somebody like, oh, that's Michael Jordan. Oh, that's the shit. But to the Jewish person mind, which is a fashion in government, that's one of their most precious stones. That's one of their most precious Muppet babies. That's one of their most precious images. That's one of their, that they could throw out as a lichen. That's one of their most precious mascots. So instead of you coming up with a new talent and building a whole new sport, you go out and work slave and sheep and go to college to be Michael Jordan. See what I'm saying? And the way Michael Jordan lived is to uphold his money. So the things he have to go through to uphold his money is actually a speculative Jewish witchcraft behind closed doors as building a character, aka live this way, and this is how you consider what it means to be good to live, right? And based upon Michael Jordan being an influencer, he can get the masses to live like him to reach where he at, while the Jew, a fashioning government, can sit back and be like, this is us hitting multiple birds with one stone, aka having the world live in our virtues and principles in the many different witchcraft fashions we got it in. Business, entertainment, education, religion, and politics. If you don't got that kind of mentality, you have no business going around talking about you the real Jew. And out the very same breath, you talk about you the real Jew because you want some liberation and shit. You miss